Welcome to the Leadership Boost. Leadership Boost. Boosting your leadership into high performance with your host, Shaun Smit. Updating you with the points and principles to sharpen your skill so you can make a difference and have an impact in whatever leadership role you find yourself in right now. Forget the fluff and get the stuff with Shaun.
Good morning and welcome to the Leadership Boost. This is a happy Tuesday. Hey, I want to tell you, you are such a unique person. You know, your biometrics reveals that there's nobody else like you on the planet. Your eye iris, your fingerprint, your voice, you know, everything about you, your DNA, your genes, the things that nobody can see, but in fact, well, you know, some people can see it, I suppose, but you are absolutely unique. You're an incredible person, and you are a leader. You are a leader simply because you determine and have chosen to lead yourself. One of the things that I noticed is real leaders are focused on constantly developing themselves, constantly improving, they're on this constant and continual process of improvement, of development, and not just technique. You know, there's two legs to a leader's development. One is their attitude, their mindset, their perception, and the other is their competence, their technique. But in fact, there's a third one, and that is behavior. It's not just the technique and it's not just the attitude, but it's also how they are. How they are. And I'm not talking about just what you do, but it's how you do it. It's the little things that you do, you know, that you smile, that you you know, just small little adaptations, that you're present when you're with people, that you listen. You know, those are little behavioral things that can make a huge difference in your leadership. So there's development in your attitude, your mindset, your mindset to your attitude, and then there's the development in your behavior, and there's development in your actual skills, and the two go very closely together. But in that development, I want to talk about something. Well, first, let me say this, is Marshall Goldsmith said, great leaders encourage leadership by developing themselves. Today, I really want to just get you to focus on one little area, and that is, before you can lead others, you've got to lead yourself. Somebody said, go out and lead the world, but never forget to begin by leading yourself first at home. At home, just among the people that know you, are you leading effectively? You can't lead the environment if you can't lead yourself in the environment. How true that is. If you cannot maintain and control yourself and manage yourself and lead yourself within the environment that you want to lead, you will never effectively lead yourself. You'll never build a culture, an atmosphere of performance and peak performance. You can't lead people if you can't lead yourself. Somebody said, if you want to manage others, manage yourself. Do that and you'll be ready to stop managing and start leading. That is true. Everybody wants to manage. Everybody wants to be the boss. But when you stop and start managing and leading yourself, you actually start leading others. Being an exceptional leader or an effective leader or even an influential leader doesn't start with getting people to follow you, but it starts with leading you, leading yourself. If you cannot empower yourself with the qualities of maturity, you cannot effectively empower others to reach their peak performance and potential. The qualities of maturity. Let's look at a few of the qualities of maturity that you need to lead, that you need to manage in your life, that you need to grow and develop in. I'm not talking about perfection. I'm talking about a continual process of improvement, a continual process of development, of building into you the qualities, the principles of leadership. And it starts with you. The qualities of maturity are managing your emotions. You've got to have a maturity within your emotional state. Now, we all go through things. We all have times of stress. We have times of, that you experience emotional turmoil. But how do you manage yourself in that? How do you respond? Have you thought your way through your reactions, your responses, your behavior, your attitude before you get there? The second quality of maturity is abundance-mindedness. Small thinking or, lack in your thinking, lack-mindedness, always thinks there's not enough. There's not enough to go around. There's not enough credit. There's not enough acknowledgement. There's not enough security. There's not enough acknowledgement, celebration to go around. There's not enough promotion. There's not enough business. The amazing thing about it is it doesn't matter what happens in the economy of the world, money hasn't left the earth. It's still here. It's somewhere. The money hasn't left. The money hasn't gone anywhere. As much as they shout there's a crisis, a financial crisis or recession or depression, the money hasn't left. It's somewhere, but it hasn't left. Business hasn't left. If there's a downturn in business, it doesn't mean that things aren't functioning. Something is still functioning. And we need to change our mindedness about this. There's room for everybody. There's room for our competitors. There's room for people to get credit, promotion. We've got to begin to expand in our mindedness. Somebody said, I said, what's your greatest fear? They said, of losing everything. That you will take everything. And I said, please, there's so much out there. Why would I want to take yours? It doesn't make sense. That is like very frail, very insecure mindedness. Another quality of maturity is integrity of character. You've got to have, your word has got to be your deed. You've got to keep your word. You've got to have that integrity to your values. You've got to be true to your values. You've got to be true to your mission, your vision. You've got to be true to the strategic direction of your leadership. You've got to be true to that. You've got to have integrity of character, that people can depend on it, that you're consistent in it. Because that's when people will trust you. You build a trustworthiness because of your integrity of character. You've got another quality is of maturity is to have courage and consideration. You've got to be courageous in what you believe, in your convictions and what you stand for, but you also have to be considerate of others. If there's one passion that I'm very passionate about in my mission in life, if I could add something to the world to make the world a better place, it would be to create more consideration. If I could get people to be more considerate, I think if we could see the world considerate by just another 10%, I think we'd have a changed world. People are so inconsiderate of others' journey, inconsiderate of their struggles, inconsiderate of their desires, of their dreams. And you experience it, but that's so everybody's doing is going into survival mode, fight mode, flight mode for their own dreams, desires, for their own accomplishments, for their own, and we're not considerate of others. You have gifts, talents, abilities, strengths. Add something to, add value to, you don't always have to give money, but add value, add worth to somebody's life. Support them, help them. What have you got that you can help somebody be better, do better, live more? Why do we live when others are dying? And I'm not saying we must die so that others can live. I'm saying is that we should add life to others by adding what we can add in value to their life. The little things, the little keys, the little strengths, the little abilities that we have. So have courage and consideration. Be firm in who you are, but don't be imposing. Don't be arrogant about it. I think that's the big consideration there. Another quality is to be authentic. Be the really you, not somebody else. Rather be, and that's the development process. We never 100%, but be, as much as you can be. I'd say be 80% you rather than 100% somebody else. Be authentic in who you are. Let people experience the real you. And that's the development that you need to experience. That's where you need to lead you. I want people to know Shaun as Shaun is, not anybody else. I don't want you to experience, and that's why every day I come on here, well, just about every day. I missed yesterday. But every day I come on and I share my thoughts, my heart. I use quotes to inspire, quotes to prompt, but it's my thoughts, it's my heart, it's my mission, my passion to encourage consideration in leaders, to see you mature and become the high level, high performance, highly inspirational, transformational leader that you can be, in regardless of where you are in life, that you can be the best that you can be. And I want to come with my it doesn't matter how much I stammer and stumble around with it. That's why I don't edit this. I don't try and be this super slick speaker on the thing. It's just, I'm a dad, I'm my grandfather. I just want to share the points and principles that can make you the best authentically from my heart. I don't want somebody else's ideas. And, there's so many podcasts. I mean, I listen to podcasts of so many people doing great things. And there's so many. But this podcast, The Leadership Boost, was to really boost your leadership from the inner man out. Start where you are. Develop who you are until you're reaching others. So being authentic. Be authentic. Be the real you. Don't try and be somebody else. Be the real you. You build trust with that. When people know, listen, this is the real deal. They're looking for the real deal. You're not a Hollywood celebrity. You're not a sports star. You're just you. Self-leadership qualities qualifies you to become a corporate leader, somebody said. Self-leadership, these qualities qualify you to become a corporate leader. And lastly, I want to say, Harvey Firestone said this: you get the best out of others when you get the best out of yourself. I'll say that again. You get the best out of others when you, not somebody else, when you get the best out of yourself. All right? So thank you for being with me today. Hey, don't forget to pop over to Apple iTunes. Give me a review for the Leadership Boost. 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars, preferably a 5 star. But hey, I'll take anything. And just a little quote that says, "Hi, thanks for great content," or "Thank you for the great idea," or something. Please, if if my listeners go over and do that, it'll bump me up in rankings, make me more visible, and I can get my message to more people. I would really, really appreciate that. And give me a like on whatever platform. We're on 11 platforms, and you can you can give me a like on any of those. Subscribe, listen, share it with somebody that you think could get benefit from these episodes. All right, so thank you again for being with me. Until next time, this is Shaun saying over and out.